Why I call this a strong man's diet? See, we have a lot of definition for men. Men should be strong, men shouldn't cry, men shouldn't laugh, men shouldn't do this, men shouldn't do that. We have a lot of definitions society has given to us. So I call this is the definition for men. But this is not the definition for strong men. So some of the characteristics of strong men is, if you are a strong man, you can cry. Strong men can laugh. But there are some things strong men cannot do, and that is, if you make a promise to somebody, you always fulfill that promise. That is one of the characteristics of strong men. Strong men are go-getters. Strong men get up every day for a reason. Strong men have challenges, but they don't sit there and cry. Instead, they get up and try to find a solution. You are one of the strong person, otherwise you wouldn't be buying this program. You wouldn't be searching for a solution. So these are some of the characteristics of strong people. When I was a teenager, I had that strong characteristics until 27. After 27, when I got a job, when I moved to Europe especially, I lost these habits. I lost these characteristics. And instead what I did, I started partying. I started drinking alcohol. I started smoking cigarettes. This is all some of the characteristics of men, right? That's what the society said. If you are a man, you should smoke. You should drink. These are the characteristics of men. But it's not the characteristics of strong men. Strong men doesn't need to smoke. Strong men doesn't need to drink alcohol. Strong men, if they are already fucked up with their alcoholic habits, they will solve that problem. And I was just a man. I was not a strong man. From 27 to 33 years old, if I define my life, whether I was operating like a man or a strong man, I will define that as a man. I won't call it as a strong man. But in 33, my mother got hospitalized, and that's when my strong man characteristics, kick in. Because, I was in Europe, but I was not making enough money. I didn't have money to visit India. First problem. Second problem, I didn't know what to do to solve my mother's sickness. As an IT guy, I googled the symptoms, and Google said it is a starting stage of cancer. But I didn't know what to do. And they were in the hospital. My mother was admitted to hospital, and I know what is going to happen if she go for chemotherapy. I didn't want to send her to chemotherapy because I know that if she go for chemotherapy, that's maybe the end of my mother's that charm. So I may lose her, and I didn't want to do that. So that's when I decided to join this health institute to learn about health. So I learned something and I applied that to my mother, and that helped her recover very fast. And that's some of the strategies I implemented to my house these days. Then the same strongman characteristics kick in because I was, as I said, I was a chain smoker and I was very tired. So if you are a man, you just say, yeah, this is what everybody will do. This is what other people are doing, other men are doing it, so which is normal, so I don't need to do anything. I can keep on smoking, I can keep on drinking and fuck up my life. But strong men doesn't do that. Strong men understand that this is a bad habit and this has to be stopped. This has to be. So he is always trying to find a solution to solve that. And my strong man's this thing kicked in that moment, and I was looking for a solution. I tried many options to quit this smoking habits, and I finally achieved after the 8th failed attempt. So I solved my smoking habits. I solved my tiredness. So what are some of the things what I did to solve this tiredness? When I solved the tiredness, my weight problem, my stomach, my belly fat started losing. My fat from all over the body started losing. So that's what I'm going to tell you, how we solve, what is the method I used to solve this tiredness, getting rid of that fat, what we did, what I did. Same strategy one of my friend tried. CJ lost 12 kgs in 19 days by applying the same method. CJ was an obese guy. And obese people, you know what they believe? Obese people believe that this is something genetics and they cannot do anything. They don't have to do anything. But CJ had that strong man's characters. And that's when he contacted me and he asked me, Jobi, you are a fitness coach. Tell me, do you know something? Do you know, is it possible to solve this problem? And I said, man, let's sit, let's solve it. I will help you. That's when he started implementing my program, and he lost 12 kgs in 19 days. So I don't believe that obesity is a genetics and obesity cannot be solved. There are some people There are some men believe that, but strong man doesn't believe that. So you have to keep on trying. That's the characteristics of strong men. So this is why I call this diet strong man's diet. Because men, we have a lot of information in Google about how to get healthy, how to do a lot of things. Many people are reading these things. Many people know this, but they are not taking any action. They are men. They are not strong men. Once you become that strong man, you take action. You try to find a solution. You start implementing, and that's when you become the real man. I was very lucky. I am part of a mastermind, a business mastermind. I am seeing a lot of men and women. Women also have these strong characteristics. There are women and there are strong women. And I'm really privileged to talk with some of these strong women every day, most of the days. And also some of the people in my group is teenagers, 20 years old, 22-year-old kid, right? I am 40-year-old now, but I am seeing 22-year-old kids learning about this skill, becoming a strong person in their field, This is really amazing. So anyway, that's another topic I will explain you. But today, this is about strongman's diet. So you are going to get what I did to solve my tiredness. So get a copy of this book. If you want to be an ordinary man, a weak man or weak woman, you don't need this book. But if you want to be that strong man and strong woman, you need a copy of this book. So what is included in this book? Inside the book, you will find the 3 steps. This is a starting thing you need to implement in order to speed up your weight loss, in order to getting a strong body very fast. These are the 3 things you need to do. There are a lot of people going to the gym and doing a lot of exercise. They are not getting that result. Why? Because they are not following the correct steps, correct technique. And this is the technique I followed. This is a technique CJ followed, and this is a technique my clients are following at the moment, and that's why they are getting the result very fast. So I'm giving you a shortcut. I'm giving you a shortcut that is tested on my body, CJ's body, and we all got massive results by following this technique. So get this copy today, and I will see you inside. Take care.